Welcome back to ciLiving. Salt and Light is having their first annual masquerade ball at a secret location this month, and you are invited to attend. Here with all of the details are Kaela Williams and Nathan Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. All right, so before we jump into the event, tell me a little bit about Salt and Light and what some of your ministries are.
Yeah, so Salt and Light started originally as a food pantry and a clothing closet, but transitioned into a model that really sought to empower and equip folks to affect lasting change in their lives. And so our vocational program is where our participants actually volunteer, earning store credit at minimum wage that they can then use to shop our grocery and our thrift store. And then with that, they're also going through our financial education classes, our soft skills jobs training, all within a small group that's really supporting them on this journey to self-sustaining employment. And so we've got folks that are on that employment track, and then other folks like seniors, folks with significant disabilities who are just earning the credit and experiencing community and identifying a purpose, right? And so we have all different kinds of folks in our space moving towards their goals, right? Those things that they really want to achieve.
And one thing that I recently learned about Salt and Light that I don't think everyone is aware of is that the thrift store and things like that is for everybody as well. You don't have to be in one of those vocational programs, correct?
Correct, yeah. So our thrift store and grocery store are just like any other, right? So anyone from the community can come in and shop, and when they do, they're actually helping to support the store credit our participants are earning, along with the other programs and services that we offer all through Salt and Light there in Urbana.
And then you have a big event coming up. It's your first annual Masquerade Ball. So tell me a little bit about this event.
Yeah, this is exciting. We've been working on it pretty hard this year. Kayla's been leading the charge, and really it's a fundraiser for Salt and Light. But this year actually has a Cirque du Soleil theme. So everything from fire performers and aerialists to contortionists and stilt walkers are going to be present in the space while we have drinks and food, and then a live and silent auction as well. And so it's just a night that's going to be packed full of fun, a little bit different maybe than some of the other things that we have in the community right now, and all really trying to support those works that are happening at Salt and Light on a day-to-day basis.
Of course. And Kayla, what has that been like for you, sort of planning this and organizing it and getting it all together?
This is my first time running a huge event like this, so it's been a lot of learning curves, and I guess it's been fun. It's been a fun process so far. So yeah,
she's done a fantastic job. So don't let her sell herself short. You know, there's a lot of logistics in any large event, right? And so being one, we haven't done a lot of big events as an organization. This is the first time we've ever done this event, and so there's a lot of groundwork that she's laying right now with some other folks that are part of the committee that really are going to pay dividends as we look to the future and host this next year and hopefully many years to come.
And so this is going to be an annual event, but the theme is going to change, right? So every year it'll be a masquerade, but it's not always going to necessarily be
the Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil element.
Correct. That's the idea. And so I mean, we've already kicked around, you know, whether it's a Bridgerton theme or a Gatsby theme, or there's obviously endless kind of possibilities to bring that extra theme to the masquerade ball itself. And so it's, you know, right now it's kind of just getting creative. And that definitely is something too with this event in particular that can make it a little harder. You know, most events, it really is kind of the same thing, maybe year from year to year, where there's going to be a lot of significant changes from year to year with ours. And not to mention, you know, the fact that the event is kind of top secret, the location is top secret until the night before.
All right, so if you want to attend this top secret event and take part in all of this circus performance and all of the goodness that's going to be at the event, how do people get tickets? When is the event? All of that jazz.
Yeah, so people can get tickets online from our website, and then the night before the event, a hand-delivered invite will be delivered to your door, and also a follow-up email, just in case for some reason you didn't get your invite. But yeah, so you can just visit our website at saltandlightministry.org, and then there's a little masquerade ball tab that people can find sponsorship information or ticket sales.
And what is the date? I know we can't say where, but what is the date of the event and what are the hours?
Yeah, so it's Thursday, October 23rd, and it's from 5:30, the doors open, until about around 9. So.
And I feel like the big question of the day, being a masquerade ball, is what is everybody supposed to wear?
Yeah, that's a great question. We've had a lot. And so it is a black tie optional event. And I imagine we'll kind of have kind of a spectrum of dress with that. I mean, I'll be in a tux. I know Kaela and my wife, they'll be in kind of, ball gown type setups. And then, yeah, a mask. Now, people obviously don't have to wear it all night. They don't have to wear it at all if they really don't want to. But it just is to create that kind of masquerade ball feel. And so yeah, I think that's going to kind of maybe up the scale of it a little bit as well.
And if somebody doesn't have a mask, is there an option to get masks at the event? How does that work?
Yeah, so we'll have a variety of different masks available for purchase too. So you don't need to make your own or go get one, but we'll have some for you if you need them. So.
And then that's great because that's another way to support the
Correct.
organization and all of the wonderful work that you're doing at
Yes.
Salt and Light.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is a fundraiser, and so it is to help continue, our core vocational programming and all of the other many things that we do. So, yeah, every opportunity we have to help bring that in is going to be helpful.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for being here, and I'm really looking forward to the Masquerade Ball.
Thank you.